Hello everyone and welcome to the debut driver race for the amateur tier. My name, you may not know me, my name is Cameron Don. I am going to be, I think, F4 driver next season, the highest tier in amateur. I am joined by no one today, I am by myself. This race is going to be quite exciting because, as it says, a debut driver race means there is a lot new drivers in here. New drivers who are taking part in Season 8. As we see, the first person out is Mental Son. So, sorry. There is quite a few people in this lobby here who are new to the league for Season 8. I'll go through just a few of those names now. So in both Mercedes seats, there is SCP Cuba, or known as Jacob, who is a Polish driver, and alongside him in the other seat is Wiz M88, which is Marek, who is also a Polishman, so double Polish in the Mercedes for today's debut driver race. Then in the Red Bulls, we have Lockig Loch, I'm sorry if I've said that wrong, or known as Paul, and he's German. And the other Red Bull is Barry Kruger, who is from the Republic of South Africa, and he is also in the Red Bull. Then we have, wait, I'm looking at the list. I've made a list. We have Moldy Viking, or known as I'm gonna say this so wrong. Alex. It's not Alex. I don't know how to say it. He's another Polish driver who is racing with us today. We then have, as we watch Mental Son go on his lap now. But okay, I'm not gonna go through all the names. Pretty much, we just have loads of new debut drivers today. We also have some regular faces, some people who challenged for the championship in the previous season, the likes of Libnow, Gio, Pangui, Captain Emery, Alex East, Mental Son are just a few of the experienced drivers in this lobby to give a true test to the new drivers. So we're watching here Mental Son go, just finishing turn 9, coming up on turn 10. Then I would say probably the tricky section, the new updated section, turn 11 into turn 12. And then he will be on turn 13 here, to then a double turn, 14 and 15. To then the last turn, turn 16, as we see McLaren spin. Is that Yeast letting people past? And we see Melton Son go pole. Is that Alex? Alex in his outlap? I think he's just getting off the track. Next we have over the line is no one. Haas? Murphy? No. So it's Andy starting a lap. We have Zach starting a lap. We have is this Yeast? We have Yeast coming across the line now. It's a slow lap. I think either spun or was letting people past. We have a Red Bull coming up. It's Barry Kruger starting his lap. It's this. No, Isford's in the pit. There's a McLaren. Oh, Alex is out. And Cuba. There's two bins. Alex has binned at turn 1 by the looks of things, as we see Yeast spin as well. So it looks like Alex has binned at turn after the exit of turn 1, and we saw Cuba on his debut bin it in the just after turn 4, which is a very interesting place to bin it. As we see here, wow, loads of new people. Nightstar going pole with a 17.5, Captain Emery with a 18.7, Mental Son with an 18.8, Melody Viking with an 18.9, Murphy with a 19, and then you have the people on, I would say, slow laps. Wiz with a 25, Bo with a 34.5, just sitting now. Libnow with a 34.6, of course. He can go much faster, but he's invalidated, so it makes sense why he was slow. And Yeast, who seems to be on a lap right now, because he's down a lot on his time. Oh no, Yeast is struggling as he spins. So of course the new patch 1.06 brought out new handling. So this is a very big change, as for like a month we had a normal handling and then they change it. All of a sudden, kind of recently, they changed it. So we see a yellow flag. I think it's either Murphy or... Oh yeah, Varova Hippie, or known as Mr. Bean, has also joined us. He is, I think, F4 next season alongside me in the same tier. F5 last season. So was Alex, or Geo, but unfortunately he has binned it in as DNF'd. I'm not going to make predictions, but I would say a few fastest here who I think maybe, could be up there just from races is Captain Emery. Well, I mean, any who have experience. So Captain Emery, Mental Sun, Libnow, Yeast. I would have said Geo Alex, but he's out. I'd probably say Pangray would also be up there. Even Apple Rova Pepe could even be up in the top spot. Sorry if I'm a little bit loud, by the way. I can't really control it. Can't really control the sound. My microphone is on the lowest volume. If not, you can turn down the stream, turn down the volume on whatever you're watching on. Oh, as we see Apple Bravapa Epi spin on the exit of turn 8, coming back onto the track safely, waiting for others to pass. So we see a Mercedes. Is this Wiz? He's coming into the pits. We have a AlphaTauri, Mental Sun coming in. We have a Red Bull Barry Kruger. Yep, he is down on his time. He sets 118, goes P2. That's a good lap, as we have more people coming across the line now. We have an Alfa Romeo. Is that Pangray or Rova Pepe? Pangray starting the lap. As Mental Sun leaves the session, I think he's lagged out, probably, would be my guess. But we can wait and see for that. With Pangray here, we'll watch him. Yellow flags of people letting each other go by. So we can see behind the McLarens catching a Aston Martin. Hopefully we see the Aston let the McLaren go past. We watch Pangray going around turn 5, turn 6, and then going into the turn 7, turn 8. Personally, one of my least favourite bits of the section, as you can see, Pangray messes up, has a little skid that'll probably lose. That'll lose a good chunk of time. So we see that the second DRS straight. Lucky Glotch is out. Pangray's also had another mistake. Lucky Glotch has binned it on the exit of turn 9. So it must have been going so fast. He hasn't been able to control the car and he's binned it. We'll go. Oh, Pangray spun. Pangray spun. So we see Aston Martin. Is this Captain Emery? No, it's not. It's Libnow starting his lap. With a Red Bull coming in, we have a... I can't tell what car that is. It was Edzak. Goes P4 with an 18.4. Yeah, so just to mention a few more drivers who are new to this, league. There's the likes of... I'm gonna say this so wrong again. Let me just say it. Andy Meester 28, I think that's how you say it, is new to the league. He is... Wait, no. Is that right? No, that is right, yeah. I thought I was wrong for a second. A British driver, currently sitting P9 with a 19.4 on his outlap, so he'll be starting a lap just after this. We see Nightstar still P1, just done an outlap. I think he might be on another push lap. But good pace by Nightstar so far. Near 5 temps clear of Barry Kruger, the other debut driver. So we see quite a lot of the top is debut drivers. Nightstar, I think, isn't a new driver. I'm not so sure. I don't think, no, he's not a new debut driver. Barry Kruger is a new one, Bo is a new one. Yeast just crosses the line, goes P4 with an 18.2. That's what I like to see from Yeast, setting a good lap as we see Libnow. We see Libnow spin turn 3, the big turn 3, the killer if you don't go fast enough. So we see, is this Vorva? Yeah, Vorva Pepe spinning as well. Midway through turn 3, Pangui on an outlap. We see what, double Ferrari coming across the line. Melody Viking in the pits, Nightstar coming across the line. Can he improve? He'll go 1 3/4 slower than his original time. So still a 17.5 is his time. We see a Mercedes coming across the line, that must be Wiz. Just set in 18.6. Looking next with Yeast, who I think is boxing, yeah. We have Pangui, I believe, next on an outlap. We then have Aston Martin, Libnow, who was on a flying lap but spun, so I can imagine he might be on an outlap again. Behind with Mendelson. I think Mendelson has got back into the lobby. Yeah, Mendelson, I'm sure has got back into the lobby. This is him here. Going around the last corner now, turn 16, we'll open the DRS. It's another ish lap, 18.4. Puts in P5. I was about to say it's another ish lap. He gained 4 temps and went up like, I think 7 positions or something. So it just shows how close it is right now. You know, anyone like Libnow, if you improve by, say, 5 temps, you're up into like P4 right now, which would be a massive jump from P11 to P4 if we could do that. Wiz is in the pits. We have Andy. Is this Andy? Yeah, we have Andy with Andy is in the box with Bo behind. Is he gonna stay out? No, he is boxing as well. Oh, we have a Romeo. Is that Pangui? Pangui spun on his flying lap again. Pangui not able to set a time yet. Sadly, still not able to set a time. You know, even just a time would put him 3-4 places above. As we're looking here with Mendelson, who I think isn't on a lap, but Vorva Pahepi, who's behind, is on a lap, I believe. This is very, very close. It's not okay yet. That's good. Vorva Pahepi gets across the line. Will set at 19.1, only P12 for I think the soon-to-be F4 driver, the highest tier in amateur. So this just shows you, there's people above who are new, as we see Captain Emery spin. There's a lot more drivers who are going to also be in this tier, with the likes of me, Yeast, Gio, Vorva Pepe. There's so many of us in here who are going to be in the tier, even the likes of Loki Glotch and Cuba and all them are all going to be racing in this tier, as people will probably start to come out a lot more now as we head into the last, I think, 3 minutes of the session. I can't see because of the yellow flag. Yeah, 3.5 minutes left of the session. We have a Ferrari of Melody Viking on an outlap. We have Edzak on a lap. He's down 1.5 temps. 1.5 temps would put him only into P5. Yeah, P5 would put him. So we see him in the Williams here, going around turn 13 to turn 14, 15, and it'll be turn 16. Then the big straight, we'll open the DRS up, and we'll set an 18.1, goes P4, gains time at the end and beats Yeast to go P4, pushing Yeast back to P5. And next we have Is this Edzak on another lap? I don't think it is. We have a Haas of Murphy coming across the line now to start. Is this Melody or is this Nightstar? Nightstar spinning a little. But, you know, could be beneficial. The poleman still... Oh, Bo sits at 17.6. I did not see that. I'm sorry. I didn't see that. Okay, someone's challenging Nightstar, I guess you could say. As Nightstar will be in his lap now. We'll watch him as a Haas is coming across the line. Could be starting a lap. I'm not so sure. Looks like starting a lap for Andy. As we have a AlphaTauri as Mendelson coming across the line now. We have Melody who will watch. Oh nice, slow, he's letting others by. Wiz starting a lap. Edzak, no, he's putting Aston Martin of Captain Emery pitting as well. So we'll go back to Nightstar and watch. Oh, he's currently won. Yeah, he's slow. Edzak is out in the pits, I believe. Yeah, in the pits for Edzak, so he must be happy with an 18-1. Retires in the pits to the spectate and see. So yeah, Nightstar on a slow lap by the looks of things, you know, heating up his tyres like you'd always do. Going into turn 13 now, then turn 14, 15. As we, okay, let's look behind. We have a Haas of Andy on a lap 2.5 tenths quicker. Won't put him that far, but it will be a massive improvement. We'll see him go roughly around P11, I believe, with this 2.5 tenths improvement. He'll open the DRS up and he'll come across the line for a 18.9 to go P12. Overtakes Rova Pepe. He will not be happy that he's that far behind, you know, soon to be F4. We have a Red Bull. Oh, as we see Andy have a little spinner. Maybe damage to the back wing, I'm not so sure. We have Pangri. Pangri on a lap. Yeah, this will be his only chance. He needs to set a time here, he cannot spin. If he spins, he starts at the back of the grid. So he needs to keep this, I would say, safe, but also at the same time push as much as he possibly can. Because I believe Pangri is going to be F2 next season. One of the drivers in this lobby who are running no assists except for line. So, you know, kind of testing the amateur. Oh, we see Lib now. 17.6, only 7 thousandths behind Bo. Goes P3. Interesting, pushes the likes of Yeast and Yeast spins. We'll go back to Pangri, because I would say right now the focus would kind of be on Pangri, as he has no time, so he needs to set a really crucial time now. Currently our pole sitter Nightstar on a 17.462. 468, I mean, sorry. We see Pangri coming around 14, 15 and turn 16 to finish his only lap to set an 18.5, only P10 for Pangri. Makes sense, he wanted to keep it safe and set a good position. We have a Ferrari coming across of Moldy Viking, only half a hundredth down. Will he be able to gain any more time and cross the line better? He'll set an 18.3 but stay in the same position. We have a Mercedes of Wiz coming across the line, going P11, overtaking Captain Emery. We have Rovap Epi going P6, 18.1, beating Edzak by 7 thousandths as well. So 2 7 thousandths time differences. Very interesting. We have Libnow here. I think he wasn't on the lap. Yep. And that, whoa, that's the end of quali. Just like that. Oh, I thought there was still more. Oh, that's the end of quali then. Nightstar on pole. I believe an old driver, but I'm not so sure. So we have Nightstar in the Ferrari P1 with a 17.4, not far behind, only half a hundredth off is Bo. In an Alpine we have Libnow P3, Barry Kruger P4, Mentelson P5, Rova Pepe P6, Edzak P7, Alex Yeast P8, Moldy Viking P9, Murphy P10, Pangry P11, Wiz P12, Captain Emery P13, Andy P14, Isford P15 in the 3 DNFs during qualifying, Geo P16, Lucky Glotch 17th, and Cuba in P18. So, interesting quali, you know, some drivers who I thought would have maybe been a little further up, near the back, you know, unlucky on Alex, my good friend Gio, year-old Gio, sadly spinning in qualifying. We've been practicing and he seemed fast on the circuit, you know, but we would spin a lot, having fun. As hopefully maybe I can get a weather report by someone for this race. I'm not so sure. Oh, alright. My mic's low. Oh, my mic's low? I thought it would have been the opposite. I thought it would have been high. Oh, okay then. Well, that's Ennis is watching the stream saying that. Thanks Ennis for, you know, alerting me with that. I can't turn it off without going off, you know, the F1 game. So, I think it might just be, you have to... Why we're supposed to be watching Nightstar. Right, so we have the grid here. You know, formation up, warming up the tyres, get the weaving going. So I can see probably big starts here for some drivers. The likes of, I think, Libnow might challenge. So let's actually get the tyre strategies. Everyone on mediums except for Cuba at the back on hards, which is interesting, you know, because that means it is a even playing field, I guess you could say. As we will have everyone in mediums, so you can see the predicted stop strategy. You can either go a very tricky one-stop medium hard, or you can go medium, or well, what is it there, soft medium hard. Everyone's on medium, so you could go medium soft hard, but I personally would suggest that I would try go a medium hard, and if there's a safety car, a soft at the end. That would be my prediction strategy. Only soft at the end if there's a safety car. If not, you stay on the hards until the end, because, you know, you try and make as little as less stops as we can see it pop back up. So, Nightstar, Bullab now, the front three. Ones I think to watch off the start will be Yeast. Oh, as we see Isford and Alex colliding during qualifying. That isn't good for Alex and Isford. Their tyres will start to... I was going to say, Ismail, I'd love Alex to get a brilliant start off the line. I was going to say Yeast as well. Both good friends of mine, but Alex is going to have the cold tyres as we will see the drivers line up on the grid. We see Nightstar doing burnouts. We will see if anyone gets disqualified. Libnow gets a disqualification in the parking. We'll see if anyone else. Edzak. We see Wiz get penalty. We see Captain Emery coming across. Lockig also got disqualification, as I think it's only Captain Emery last to come across the line. As we will start for 5 red lights. It's lights out and away we go. Bull with a drive-through penalty. He jumps the start. We see Barry Kruger go up to P3 already, overtaking Libnow and Rover Apahepi. Barry Kruger will might challenge Bull. Turn 1 sends it into turn 2. Bull backs out. Oh, bit of collision, bit of tapping. Oh no, you don't want to be going wide. Oh, look at the start from Alex. I was right. Oh look, oh this chaos. Oh my goodness, look at that for an image. That is an image. We have the 2 McLarens. I said Alex was hopefully going to get a good start from P16 to P8. He's already gained 8 positions in this race. Already, as we see Bull drive through penalty, and look at him. Look at this, Alex up 8 positions already just off the start. So we see Nightstand already Nightstar pulling already 1.6 seconds away from Bo. Barry and Bo fighting so much as we see Wiz at the back spin. So unlucky to him, hopefully he can get back in later on in the race. What a start. Mental Sun down 6 places, Cuba up 4. We see Pangui and Andy fight. Oh, Pangui's gone. So is Andy. Might have been a little bit of collision there. Not sure. See, we can wait and see with reports or something. We see here, you know, Yeast, Edzak, Alex all line. Libnow controlling the line. Oh yeah. So Verba. So currently after lap 1, we have Nightstar, Bo, Barry Kruger. Barry Kruger from P4 to P3. Libnow drops from P3 to P5 and Vorva Pepe from P6 to P4. So you see Libnow and Vorva Pepe go wide. Turn 4, too wide. I don't think there was touching there. Turn 5. Will Apple be left space? No, he won't. He'll be squeezed off. He probably won't try to go for another. Oh, it's a full safety car. What's happened? Is it a virtual or is it a safety? I can't tell. Something to do with Mental Sun, I think. Or Isford. I'm not sure. I think it's a virtual. FMO. I have no clue. I can't tell between virtual. Yeah, it's a virtual. There's no safety car out. So a virtual safety car. No reason why. Yeah, it's a virtual safety car. We can see it's VSC. So virtual safety car is deployed. This is brilliant for Wiz. After spinning, you know, he can catch up. Not the greatest though for Captain Emery and back. Only 3.5 seconds behind Lockig, Lotch and 12. And this virtual won't allow them to catch up anymore. So not the greatest for them. So we have seen Mental Sun pitting. Might have been Mental Sun who caused this virtual safety car. We are not sure. DRS is enabled. Green flag. Nobody speeding, which is good to see, you know, as we see Andy and Isford. Andy getting the move done before turn 1. So we see, oh, Yeast and Vorva Pepe fighting. This isn't, no, I would say this is good, because Yeast will not let Apple get by. Well, Yeast is trying to get Apple. Apple leaves him room, still there, and tucks him behind. So let's go back to the front. We see Nightstar coming to turn 11 up to the turn 12. So we see Vorva Pepe fall to Edzak or Apple. I'm not sure if it was Edzak having brilliant pace or Vorva having rubbish or an accident or something, but we see, oh, Vorva going off track a little. Has let Alex join the party behind. We'll have, oh wait, I don't have the till, yes, we can see Alex using ERS to try get Vorva. I think Vorva's just letting Apple go by. No, Vorva's letting Alex go by. Said it wrong. Oh! Yeast has spun it! The exit of turn 3. Yeast has spun it. He's now following in behind Lockig. P12. Yeast has fallen down to unlucky to Yeast. We see Wiz and the ghost of Captain Emery fighting. We see Pangry getting Andy again. Pangry and Andy are loving these fights. Not the greatest though, because it'll just be them switching about and losing time to Yeast as they are 4.4 seconds behind. As we see a yellow flag. Barry Kruger's gone. What's happened to him? He's spun. Barry Kruger has spun. And we'll see the likes of Cuba and Lockig and even Yeast join the party, join the DRS train as Barry is letting them past. Oh, he's holding up Yeast. Yeast will not be liking that. Something's happened to Barry, I'm pretty sure. Not so sure. As Bo goes in for his drive-through penalty now. We'll put Libnow to P3 and Edzak to P. We'll put Libnow to P2, Edzak to P3 I mean. As we'll see Bo just come out in front of Pangui. No box or anything. So we look at the start. We have Alex from P16 to P4. A brilliant drive from him so far. Cuba from crashing out first in qualifying and starting last is now P8 in the points range. So good racing by him so far. So is Lockig, who's actually behind Cuba. Lockig from P17. So all three people who crashed in, as we see Lockig here get such a better exit than Cuba. Cuba will not fight that and let him go by as Yeast either locks up or does an absolute send on Cuba. It fails. As you see Cuba kind of slow, I'm not sure. As Yeast, oh yeah, Cuba's on hard tyres as well, that will make sense. As Yeast will really be wanting to get back past Cuba as the tyres, as you can see, Mendelssohn has went onto hards, Cuba on the hards. So you see Esfod spin, Rovapa Hepi, and oh, it's a virtual? Or is it a full? I believe it's a full. I see yellow in the pit lane. I believe it's a full on safety car. I believe it's a full. It's a full safety car. Esford gets a 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane. This is brilliant. A safety car. Wow, this is going to cause some drama because Nightstar, I think 5 seconds in front of Lib now. This is going to ruin Nightstar's race for the now. But, interesting thing, will the medium runners box or not? Is the interesting thing. Will they go in for, I don't know, probably hard tyres, I would say. I can imagine Cuba will stay out. Medium runners, you know, I think the time for hards is now, and then softs at the end, I would say. But, you know, I'm not making the decisions for them. They do their own decisions. As Isford gets a drive-through penalty speeding under the safety car. Isford is having not the nicest of times now. We see Nightstar stay out, Libno stay out, Edzak stay out. Yeah. Oh, Murphy's in. Murphy's taking a risk and going in. Most are staying out. Yeast is boxing. Interesting strategy by Yeast. Bo is boxing. He's just on a drive-through and he is going in to the pits. So you'll see the likes of Yeast, I would say, going the hard tyres. By the looks of things, yes, hards. Any mistakes? No, it's a clean pit stop. Has Bo jumped? Bo's on the softs. Oh my goodness. Maybe maybe the wrong tyres for Bo, but I'm not sure. But soft tyres for Bo is very, very interesting. As we'll see here, the pile of cars will start to gather behind the Aston Martin virtual safety car, I mean. So currently, you know, we have had we've had many spins. We've had Pangry spin, we've had Yeast spin, we've had the likes of Bo get a drive-through penalty at the very start. Captain Emery, you know, being disconnected and causing people like blurred vision, I guess you could say. Mental Sun spinning, Isford having a 5-second in and a drive-through penalty. You know, unlucky for the people at the back, but the front few drivers are the drivers who I think are going to cause the most drama here. You know, some good fighting. I hope we see some good fighting. As I think it will be one more lap of the safety car, yeah. So let's go back to the position changes. We see what has happened here. What's happening between Alex and Apple? Oh, no way his Vova Pepe is glitched his way in front of Alex. EA, fix your game. We see Vorova overtake Alex under the safety car like Vorova normally does, and it's led to the move actually being done. Alex not being able to re-overtake. Because I was going to mention about, is this Alex trying to... No, I think Alex has stayed in front. I think he's allowed now. Yeah. I was about to say, like, you know, it would be a surprise. Anyway, I was going to talk about the position changes because, you know, I got that up. As we currently have Alex, or Gio, known as Gio, in Season 7, F5. Oh, we see Pangri get 5-second penalty for a collision with Andy. Not the greatest under the safety car. Safety car will probably be in this lap, I would guess. But anyway, we see Alex P2 in Season 7 F5. We see him currently gain 12 positions from P16 to P4. Good race by him so far. We have Lockig in Cuba, as we see safety car is in this lap. We see Lockig in Cuba. Originally P17 and 18 are now P7 and 8. So brilliant start for them as of right now. You know, we have the likes of Libnow gaining 1 position. We have Edzak P7, you know, P7 to P3 is good. As we'll see. Nightstar. Slow down. Will he go fast? He will be fast. He will go fast. Libnow will be a little behind. We see Alex get right up behind Edzak. We have someone spinning at the back. Barry Kruger and Wiz have both spun at the back at turn 16, trying to, you know, overtake one another just before the safety car. Unlucky to them, you know. Barry qualified P3, I believe, you know. Sudden P4, I mean. So, very unlucky race for him. Oh, and I did not see Apple there. Vova Pepe going round the outside of Alex shielded. As Alex will keep the position. As we see Nightstar already pulled a second away from Libnow. This is some incredible pace by Nightstar. See Lockig close to Mlody. See Murphy falling massively behind of Cuba, which is allowing Yeast, Bo and soon Pangri to join the mix of a DRS train which will form. So you see Yeast, you know, struggling a little. I mean, I will say this myself. New handling model, I do not really like it, because, you know, why change how the car handles after like a month of the release of the game? It's just my opinion on it. But I'll see Nightstar keep like a 1.1. Oh, is that Bo overtaking Yeast? Yeah, Bo and Yeast fighting. Bo's gone. Oh, there might have been a bit of contact between Yeast and Bo. I'm not so sure. We'll have to see. Oh, Nightstar! Nightstar's gone! Front wing and everything. Oh my goodness, the leader. And it's a safety car. Another safety car. Nightstar spins, drops the P14 and brings out a safety car. You couldn't get any more drama in this, could you? Wow. Libnow now P1 must be very, very happy. Edzak P2. Alex from P16 is now P3 on the grid. See Vova Pepe P6, Melody P... oh no, well I mean Apple was P6, P4 now. Melody was P9, now P5. Of course the two, the Red Bull and the Mercedes. Oh, okay, we see everyone pitting now. We'll change to stops to C. as it's most of the medium runners. Cuba will stay out as he starts on the hards. Cuba will be P1. Murphy staying out, Yeast staying out as well. Yeast up into P3. Andy as well. Okay, most, yeah. I see hards. Hard is all it is. We see Mendelson go past and Bo go past. And Emery's Ghost won't be able to get in front of Libnow. So it will be Libnow who is the leader of the new tyres, is what I was trying to say. We can see the likes of Cuba, Murphy and Yeast now behind the safety car. Cuba being a debut driver as well. Jacob, the Polishman. It's unfortunate to see his teammate, another Polish driver, Wiz in P16 in the other Mercedes, but you know, I mean, we saw Alex go from from P16 to, wait, Cuba was P17, he is now P1. Oh my goodness. No, Cuba was last. Cuba was P18 and is now P1 in the race. Yeah, Cuba was last. He started on these hards. Oh my goodness. Wow, Cuba from P18 to P1. And we're only a third of the way through this race. Man, this is an exciting race, you know. This is my first time commentating alone. And this is a brilliant race to commentate with. There's already been 2 safety cars, and this is on, I think, reduced safety cars and reduced damage. As we see it change. I can't control it anymore. So it's not on immersive. So I'm not in control anymore. So I'm sorry, after looking at certain drivers, I'm not able to control this. It must have been on the other. What is this showing us? Oh, this has just skipped the whole safety car, I think. I have no clue. I have honestly no clue what is happening. I don't understand. I've lost. It's the safety car isn't in, is it? Yeah, it's on broadcast, so you know I can't control it. It's I mean, oh, is this me back in control? Everyone is back in control now. I'm not in control. I am in control. Everyone, wave and warm up your tires. Everyone, get weaving and get warming those tires, because you know broadcast should be immersive, but you know it's all right because our original lobby host Andres didn't. Oh, Cuba going extremely slow, hitting Murphy. Why is Murphy not right behind Cuba? I don't understand. It's a 5/10 gap. Murphy weaving as it starts to get heat in the tires. Bad mistake as Yeast gets past Andy. Oh no, Andy gets past Yeast the other way about, sorry. So go through turn 2 now, turn 3. We'll see the likes of Bo. Oh my goodness. Look at this. Oh, Nightstar's gone again. Super sad for Nightstar. P1. Sadly fell back. Something's happened to Alex as well. He's hit the box again. Maybe damage from someone. As we see him on... what tyres? Soft tyres. So it makes sense, you know. It'll go full out. So, oh, Bo's even got Yeast as well. You know, Yeast is in my tier next season. F4, I believe. So, you know, I mean, I'm not saying anything, but you know, he's struggling now. As we see here. Currently a Haas P2 and 3, something which you wouldn't see in real life. But you know, Cool to see in game. Mercedes P1, which is interesting to see. You know, George Russell in today's Hungary qualifying in real life, randomly going P1. Sadly, you know, Hamilton had to back out of his lap after DRS failure. So that's sad, but you know, George Russell, first ever pole position, you know, he must be really, really happy with it. As what his other best qualifying position was P2 or P3 in that Belgium race. Well, was it even a race? That Belgium days. We see Bo go around the outside of Andy. We see a spin in the background. Pangri, sadly. Well, spin in the background, joined behind Nightstar P17. So we see Cuba, you know, even on these old hard tyres, he's still managing to keep a good 3-4 tenths distance from Murphy and Bo. Actually, you know, Bo will be really looking to push as he's on softs, but those softs will be fading, as we can see here. We'll watch Bo. Will he send it on Murphy? No, I think he'll wait, would be the smart idea. Wait for the straight, you know, get good exit here. Yeah, that's good. As he's on soft, so much more grip, he'll probably get past. Oh, nearly tapping. DRS is enabled as well. Murphy shouldn't squeeze Bo out as well, but it's not working, as Murphy will brake early to try carry more speed, but that will allow Andy to close in on him behind the two Haas drivers. Drop from P2 and 3 to P3 and 4 now. We see Bo, you know, very, very hunting on Cuba, as we see Alex at the fastest lap of the race. You know, Cuba on, let me see, Cuba's on 15 lap old hards, so since the start of the race, Bo's on 9 lap old softs. We see Isford spin in the back. Unlucky. I think Bo, oh, Cuba's went off the track a little there. Bo will carry the speed round this corner and will go attack mode. We see Andy get past Murphy. A mistake there must have been. Oh, we see Andy send it down outside of Bo, but it doesn't work. Ends up tucking it behind. We see Yeast get past Murphy. Oh yeah, Yeast is this high. It's good to see Yeast, you know, battling for the high position. Bo, Cuba is doing some brilliant defending here, I would say. Is that Andy spun? What was the yellows? Yeah, something happened. Yeast, was it Yeast? Yeast get damage. I think Yeast and Murphy collided, and they have now got damage. As we see Yeast having a repaired front wing. Wow. Damage at Yeast, and is it damage to Murphy? It is, wow. So Murphy and Yeast, while they were fighting, well, we didn't see, they collided. Both got damage. That'll put them down into P, like 14 and 15, sadly. Unless it's a safety car, that may be them out of the race. You know, we wait and see. As we see Apple getting past Lockig and Edzik. And Edzik, as I think they've both spun. Yeah, Edzik's gone. The man who was up at P2 or P3 is now gone. Has spun. Will have very, very warm tyres. As we will always see, oh no, I sadly see Alex spin him. As we'll go back to the front. Bo has got past Cuba. I'm sorry I missed out on that. You know, too busy paying attention in the back. Bo has got past Cuba. I shouldn't do leader, I should do interval. Bo sets the fastest lap on how old soft tyres? 11 lap old softs, and he has set the fastest lap. Bo, you know, with incredible pace now as well. So currently, as we sit, we have Bo P1, Cuba P2, Andy P3, Libna P4, Mendelson P5, Barry Kruger back in at P6, Melody Viking P7, Vova Happy P8. Going for Melody Viking actually right now. We'll stick with these two to see if the move gets done. Oh, Alex is out! Geodude is out. Oh goodness, that was something there. It's kind of like on track. I'm not sure what's happened, but it's just a yellow. It's not safety car or virtual or anything. But they're coming. The leaders are coming up on the track bit now. So it's not the greatest, you know. Still yellow flag. But you know, we'll continue with what we're saying. So Vora Pepe managed to get past. Oh, Cuba and Andy. Andy gets past Cuba. I think Cuba messed up. Cuba has got to be boxing soon. These hards won't be able to last any longer, I think. As he stays out with Libnow. Libnow is behind Cuba. Will have DRS and not much ERS. Cuba has more ERS if need be. See Mendelson also getting involved, coming in behind of Libnow. They will be definitely looking for a move over Cuba. As Cuba, you know, on the hards, on the old hards, see Yeast P14's in the new fastest lap, 1:20.057. As you can see, Bo, these softs, even the old softs, he's still been able to push, and there's 5.1 seconds behind. There's 5.1 seconds behind Andy. Roughly 5 seconds between them now as we see Libnow. Oh, that's this 3 wide. Don't make it 3, please. It's Libnow, Cuba and Mendelson. Libnow's got past Cuba. There was I heard touching there though. I heard a little bit of collisions there. Mendelson was near sending it down the inside of Cuba there. Will desperately be looking for a move as Yeast has spun. Sorry for the noise now. As Cuba pits, I will be on mute a little second. Alright, we see. Oh no, Lockig and Vora Pepe battling for P6, and they're going 2 right, turn 4. Actually, I've just realised this is 2 full traction drivers. Oh, Yeast is out. Oh, he's pits. As we see, Vrova has gotten past. Oh no, Lockig has got past Vrova, I mean. But we'll see Vrova probably. I was going to say send it out the inside there, but he's not. Decided to keep it safe for them now. As I was mentioning before, Lockig and Apple are also both going to be in my tier, I think, F4. And both are full traction drivers. Oh! Who's that? Is that Barry? Yeah, Barry spun. Oh no, this is going to open the opportunity for Lockig. Lockig doesn't have... Wait, is Vrova going to get both Red Bulls? Oh my goodness, send it. Send it, Apple, send it. Yes. Oh, Apple's messed up. But so has Barry. As we see Lockig going on the move as well for Barry. Load of fighting right now. I'm enjoying this. Loads of drama, loads of fighting. For P5, P6 and P7 is... Oh! Lockig's been hit by Mlody. Oh. Oh, Night Star. Night Star's back. 2 Red Bulls. No team orders? No team orders. Oh my goodness. Mlody's nearly hit. Oh. Oh my goodness. What's happened there? Oh my goodness. The 2 Ferraris have fought. Yes, that safety car. Yes, safety car. That needed to be a safety car. That was bad. Oh, I wasn't in the right camera angle. Goodness sake. That was bad fighting there, I would say, personally. As Wad says, congratulations to Ferraris for recreating real life. Well, the front runners are mostly boxing as well. What's that going to be for softs? We can check the strategies. Bull on hards! Oh, I think he's hit the wrong tyre. Yeah, Bull has definitely hit the wrong tyre. Probably meant to go on softs. So we see Libnow on 11th lap, old hards being behind the safety car, the first one, as we'll see Bo, Lockig, Edzak, etc. come up behind eventually. Nah, I'm fine, Yeast. I'm fine. So we'll see the likes of what Isford's been last. He's coming around turn 3 right now. So it might even be an extra lap after this. So like next lap will be a safety. I think it'll come in lap 24, I think, is when it will come in, potentially. So we can see the safety car currently going round turn 1, turn 2. So the ball will be looking for a very, I think this was a really bad mistake for the likes of Lipnow, Lockett and Edzak, you know, not boxing during the safety car. I could see them possibly losing their podium spots. Potentially, not sure. I need to try staying. I don't know what mode this is like. No, that's the wrong button. There. Holding this up. Need to be in broadcast instead of TV pod more. Sorry for any background noise, by the way. I'm currently eating. So we'll see the safety car in the slap as we will watch Libnow start. As we see right now. Oh! Edzak spun it on the last corner. Oh my goodness. Edzak is out. I want to see. Oh, look at that. That's a... Oh no. Someone's crashed in it. Oh, Barry Kruger's out. Oh no. Chaos is happening. Barry Kruger's out on the straight. Edzak is gone. Barry Kruger is gone, bro. That's so sad, eh? Edzak was one of the ones as well. He was P4. Spun it on the last corner, trying to get as good as the next as he could. Oh wow, this is super interesting. We see Libnow pull a 1.7 second gap on Bo. 11. We'll see an 11 lap-old difference between their hard tyres, but Libnow is managing to keep a good distance. As we'll see Andy and Lockig fight. Andy will have the move done. So you see both Alpha Romeos, you know, up there, Rova, Appa Hippie P6, Pangui P7. You know, Pangui was low down most of the race, but safety cars and stuff has helped him build his way back up, which is good to see for him. So I see Rova Appa Hippie here probably try go on a move on Mentalson would be my guess. As I know, Mentalson I think uses ERS to stay in front. We'll see. Oh, Rova very close. Oh, Andy's gone. Oh my goodness, all the front runners are spinning. Andy has spun it. So is Murphy. Both fast drivers spun it at turn 2. Okay, Murphy isn't able to control his tyres and has done like a 1080. Sad to see. Oh, the gap between Bo and Libnow is now a second. DRS won't be enabled until next lap, but you know, Bo's gained like, I think it's 6-7 tenths, which it was. So you know, this is really interesting to see, because of course the 11 lap-old difference in tyres will really set effect soon, I believe. As we see Murphy, Murphy just isn't able to control the tyres. See DRS enabled, which is really good for battling, as we have, I think, 8 more laps, I believe. Yeah, we see 8 more laps of racing, with hopefully 8 more laps with DRS, you know, without any safety cars, which then it gets disabled, etc. Hopefully. We see Bo 4 tenths behind, as that's Andy gone again. Andy and Cuba both gone. Cuba being the one struggling the most. Oh, that's super sad as well. Cuba was up there, boxed on the mediums. Murphy has retired in the pits. Lockig 3-second penalty as we see Cuba spin again. You know, not able to control the tyres. After very hot temperatures, we see Lockig get a 3-second time penalty. That will be massive. That will put him down into like P7. So this could allow Mendelsohn a podium opportunity if he can keep the likes of Apple and Pangui behind. As Apple's, something's happened to Pangui. Vovraphepi's filling nearly a whole second behind Mendelsohn. Don't know what's happened there, but something has happened. As we see Mendelsohn going past Lockig. Lockig getting the move back on Mendelsohn. So we see Andy DNF. Oh, another safety car. Andy DNFs on turn 16, the last corner again. The last corner has taken 2 victims. Aye, this is actually going to be really, really interesting, because this is going to make... Well, I'm not so sure about this, but I think the likes of Libnow and Lockig have got to box now for softs. But the thing is, if they box, they're going to be down P10, P11. As Libnow stays out. Lockig stays out, yeah, okay. I mean, it makes sense. There's only going to be, by the time Cuba catches up, there will only be, like, I think, 4 laps left of racing, I think. So I don't actually, like, see a point of boxing at all. I mean, I get why they stay out. Alright, we will see the safety car going around turn 6 right now. And then it'll be the left, right, I wouldn't say chicane. But the bit which you can easily lose the car in, as we see, we see Penguin, we see loads of drivers at the back boxing on new softs. Penguin taking a massive risk boxing for softs. Moldy Viking as well. Wiz, Isfod, Cuba as well. All going on new soft tyres. As we'll go back to the front. So right now, on Captain Emery Wiz, just AI stuff. So currently we see Bo on 6 lap old hards. We see the 2 drivers behind Libnow and Lockig on 17 lap old hards, so they will be near burnt out fully now. But Lockig probably hates the safety car right now, because with this, I think he'll drop down massively, because currently he has a 3-second time penalty, as you can see there. So not the greatest for him. Only one actually to currently out of the drivers remaining to have a penalty, which is quite good. Clean racing is always good to see. So we can see everyone weaving to heat up their tyres, because even though Cuba hasn't caught up yet, I can imagine the safety car might be in this lap. If not, it will definitely be in the next lap. If it's in this lap, there'll be 4 laps of racing. Next lap there will be 3. Personally, I would want to see 4. I would want to see it going right now. But we wait and see. Wait and see until like turn 11 or something, when it comes up. Safety car in this lap. We wait to see. As the safety car is in this lap, because Cuba randomly managed to catch up. As we'll see Bo go fast, safety cars in, and we will see all of them full speed, full ERS, everything they have. This is probably a few of the most crucial laps, as we see Nightstar, the 3rd person to fall victim to the last corner. 2 of DNF, Nightstar doesn't, but might have damage, as we see Captain Emery, Ghosts getting overtaken, left, right, centre. We'll go back to the front, because the front is, I would say, currently, as we see Lockig trying to heat up the tyres. Libnow, Lockig having massive problems probably. We see here Vrova, Pepe, Mentalson, Pangui all fighting. Pangui sending it down the inside of Mentalson, no touching I believe. Mentalson falling back after being on 10 lap old mediums. They'll be pretty burnt out now, as Vrova, Pepe on 8 lap old softs, Pangui on 2 lap old softs. Pangui will be wanting to get past his teammate Apple, as we may see now. Pangui send it down the inside. Will we see it? No, we won't. Oh, will we? Is that Pangui got past him? Yeah, Pangui's past Vrova. So that currently means Pangui will get the podium, as Lockig has a 3-second time penalty. That will put Lockig around, I think, P8, P9, which would be a massive hit from P3 all the way down to there, unless Pangui can hold all the other drivers off. As we can see, Pangui going to move on Lockig, never mind. Pangui will be side by side with Lockig into turn 1. Lockig will try to get the speed. Lockig is spun. Oh, Pangreen Lockig touched. I wouldn't say that's Pangre's fault because he left the room. Lockig kind of went into him, but you know, we'll wait and see through clips or whatever if there's sure. Then I don't know. I don't think there will be. It's just a social race. But you know, Lockig will be. I mean, he's kind of fell to where he might have been with penalties. But you know, sad to see. One of the top 5 drivers in this whole race. Like he's been in the top 5 most of the time. As we'll see, Libnow fall 1.9 seconds out of the DRS range. Oh no, out of Bo. So Bo, you know, having massive pace. I mean, I don't know where he's racing, but wherever he's racing is a massive threat because he is very fast. As he sets the new fast lap on 10 lap old hards. I can imagine though someone on softs may set faster than now. No one. Wow. I thought someone maybe like Pangui or something would have set. As Nightstar, his claim is, I can't tell, is that, oh my goodness. Nightstar has absolutely bent it in the last corner. The third victim of turn 16 has been acquired. I mean, he already spun there, so I guess you could say fourth. But as we... Oh! Bo penalty! Wait, what? Bo's on 3 seconds. Oh my goodness, that's why he's pushing. I missed it. Bo is on 3 second penalty. He has to pull another second away from Libnow to get the P1. He might not even get P3. As current... Oh, we need change it to leader. So we can see the Pangui time. If that goes above, as we see Bo set purple sector 2, so he is really pushing. Only 11% ERS. So is the likes of Pangui in them. So yeah, that Pangui time. If the Pangui time you see alongside his name, if that is below 3, Pangui will get P2. If it's... Oh! Oh! Bo spun! The 4th victim of the last corner, he's DNF'd. Oh my goodness, that is so unlucky for Bo. Oh no. The last corner has drew victim to the 4th person. Another person out from the last corner. Oh, that's really sad. As we'll see there, look at the car in the middle of the track. But this has allowed Mendelssohn the opportunity of a podium yet again. But he's got to defend it off from Moldy. Oh my goodness! Moldy collided with Mendelssohn. Vrova Pippi's managed to get past both of them. As we see 4 people front wing gone. Oh my goodness, what is this? What is this driving? I'm sorry, what is this? I just saw Vrova sideways. Oh goodness, what is that? Moldy P3. But you know, that was some weird fighting. Moldy with no front wing. As Mendelssohn will probably go for P3 again. Yeah, he will. Moldy, even with no front wing on the last lap, will fight for his death. As we see Libna come across the line, having a nice little spin for P1, Pangreat P2, and we'll see Mendelssohn keep the P3 from dropping down to being able to gain it back up. Congrats to him. Is it over? Congrats to Libnow. Pangui as well at the back quite a lot of the race. As we see Adam screaming. As we see Libnow screaming. So we see, oh, that's really sad for most drivers. So we see P1 Libnow, the, oh no, I don't want to get this right. I don't want to get this wrong. The Slovakian driver. I know my flags, don't worry. P2 is Pangui, the Greek driver. We then have a double Polish with Mendelssohn P3, Moldy P4. We then have P5, Vorap Epi. Sad to see because, you know, after he got spun, he's dropped back he was P3, but then Blodies hit him and he went sideways. Wiz P6, Cuba P7, Isford P8, Lockig P9, Captain Emery P10. Sad to see as well. Bo DNFing P11, Nightstar also DNFing P12, and then you have loads other drivers who DNF'd. We have Andy, Murphy, Barry Kruger, Edzak, Yeast, and Alex, or known as Geo. Wow, that was a race. Wow, that was brilliant. Yeah, that was a brilliant race. I really enjoyed that. So you see Pangri, P11 to P2. It's like very good racing by him. So that does it for the debut driver. That does it for the debut driver race in the amateur tier. Now, anyone who is watching the stream and hasn't signed up, you have right now 24.5 hours to sign up if you already haven't signed up. The PlayStation, there's going to be, I think, around 6 different tiers, 3 with all assists, and then there's one tier with no assist at all, hopefully, and 2 with line only, I think. I'm just saying this to kind of promote it. But yeah, thank you for watching this. This has been an absolute brilliant race to commentate, because it's my first time commentating alone, and I've really enjoyed this. And yeah, thank you all for listening and watching this race. And yeah, we'll see you all next time for whenever the next race happens. So thank you and goodbye.